Good evening. We're halfway through the week, a little more. It's Wednesday night. Today was a stressful day in the office, really. Making progress, though, all across the shop floor. Alan's buttoning up the 97 540. Martin is on a 03 540. They're both doing timing chains and guides, just M62 things. We had a bit of a delay. This is the first non-Vanos engine we've done, so we had to buy the tool. It's a plastic tool from BMW that you install between the upper timing covers and the valve covers and the head, to set the height of the upper timing cover on the M62. On the S62, there's dowels, and the height is predetermined, and it's proper because that's proper engineering. But on the M62, there's a lot of variation in the height, and if it's not the same height, if the upper timing cover isn't the same height as the head, then you run into a gap and your valve covers are just going to gush. So BMW developed this plastic tool, really, that you just pop in between there and you tighten down the valve cover, and that smushes the timing cover down to where it needs to be. So you tighten those bolts, then take the valve cover off of the tool and tighten the rest of it down and reinstall the valve cover and seal that up. So I already had the technical update, the Vanos version of the M62, so that's 99 and later, so September 98 and later production, but this is the first non-Vanos engine we're doing. As I mentioned, the timing procedure is significantly more difficult on the non-Vanos version, which is totally against what you'd think, but that's the way it is. You have to install the timing covers, all of them, and the timing chain tensioner before you can lock the cams into place. But that's about done. Now that we have that, it's going to be a really good progressive day tomorrow. The X5, let's talk briefly about that. So I've got the new interior trim set. Came from a car with navigation, meaning it didn't include the little pop-up CD door, just like an E39 where you push it in and it slides up for the CD access. CD 43, I think, radio. So I went to BMW. The part doesn't exist. It's NLA worldwide. Schmiedman said they had one, but no photos of it. So I took the gamble. Shipping cost more than the part, but I ordered it. It arrived today. Pretty quick shipping from Denmark, and it's right. It's the right part, and it's got these 3 plastic pegs that stick out of the back of the trim. Those go through some holes in the plastic door that actually flips and opens, and then there's axial retaining clips that go on the inside. The original axial retaining clips, there's 3 pins, but I had 5 clips. 2 of the 3 had 2 clips on them, and I was able to maintain all of the original ones that I took off, though they got a little bit bent and deformed. I ordered the new version of these clips. The part number's been superseded. It's a new version of the clip that looks more modern. It's much larger. So we tried to install those today with the door in the car, and it was not going well. The trim was loose. It was really difficult to have access to it. Even with the door open, it's not a good enough angle to get a tool in there to really smush the axial retaining clips down to hold it in place. So I looked up a DIY on YouTube, and I was figuring it was going to be like the E39. You've got to remove the whole lower dash assembly to take that flip-up door out. No, the E53 was redesigned, and it's way better. There's these little plastic tabs. You stick a pick in there, pry the tabs out, and then the whole door comes out. So once we figured that out, we took it over to the bench, took off the old clips and took off the new clips and tried to reuse the old clips. And that was the key. So it's on there tight. I don't think it's going to rattle. It perfectly matches the rest of the trim. So with the exception of the center console not being installed, all of the new trim is in. That job is done. And the project is showing 29% completion in ShopMonkey, which is great. Now that we have the engine back, I haven't filmed that yet, but it's back. It looks fantastic. We're ready to build that once the black 540, the 03, is done with the timing chains and guides, and we deliver that car. So that'll be Martin's next project, hopefully starting probably Friday is my guess. I think tomorrow he's going to need to get the rest of that engine back together, bleed the cooling system, fluids, filters, get it running, scan for codes, check timing, things like that. So if we start that Friday, and then really next week, the first half of next week needs to be a good productive push on that to get that X5 back on the road. We need that. We need that to move wheels and tires and bumpers and all the stuff that we're doing at the shop. Got home tonight about 6:45, nice early night. Made some dinner, hanging out with Larissa. We're playing some GTA 5 now, which is a blast. I haven't done this in like a year. So we're doing that. We're getting to bed here soon. It's 9:20. That's all I got. I'll talk to you guys tomorrow on Thursday already. Night.